What is going on, everyone? Luke the Toxic Nintendo Fanboy here, coming at you guys with a new video. Hope you all are having a good day. So, in today's video, we are going to be talking about a little something different because it is not a game review or a discussion or busting salty PlayStation fanboys. In today's video, we are instead going to be talking about WoW Internet. Not sure if you've heard of these guys, but if you're a gamer, then most of us know how important our internet service providers are. And if you're watching this, then you guys either have Verizon Fios or you have Comcast like a lot of us, or you maybe even have AT&T. Or you may be suffering with a bad internet service provider like Spectrum or Vast or HughesNet or even CenturyLink. So WoW Internet is one of those service providers that sits at a boat. Like it's both negative, it gets negative reviews and it gets positive reviews. It's good and it's bad all at the same time. Yeah, WoW Internet is one of those. So in today's video, I am going to be talking about four very important factors in reviewing WoW Internet, and that is download speed, online play performance, streaming, and pricing. So this video is called WoW Internet Review, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And the reason it's going to be called the good, the bad, and the ugly is because WoW Internet is really not all that good, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen. As a matter of fact, there's only one good thing about WoW Internet. And we're about to talk about that right now. But yeah, for the most part, WoW Internet is really not that good. I wish I could say it was, but unfortunately, guys, WoW Internet is just not. Everyone says that Spectrum is terrible, CenturyLink is terrible, Vast is terrible. I'm pretty sure Vast is actually a satellite internet, so I don't know what you're complaining about there. I mean, it's satellite internet. I don't know you expect that to be good for gaming, but whatever. But I guess we'll talk about streaming first because that is the best part about WoW. Because I do have a streaming app on my Xbox. Um, I have Tubi, as you can see here. This is a great app, by the way, and I have the official YouTube app. And both of these apps require you to have a decent or good enough internet connection in order to watch videos on YouTube or to play the movies on Tubi, to stream the movies, because that's basically what you're doing. It's not like you own these movies, you're streaming them. And the same goes when you buy a movie on the Microsoft Store. You're using your internet to stream them. And my WoW internet works absolutely flawless when streaming. I can stream movies, I could watch YouTube videos on my Xbox just fine. And I also stream movies on my phone. So if you're someone who loves to stream movies, you got a bunch of movie apps like Tubi or Peacebook or any of those other streaming apps and stuff, then you're gonna love WoW Internet because it works absolutely flawless. So yeah, that's the best part about WoW. I can stream just fine. I could stream movies just fine on all these apps. It's great. Streaming with WoW Internet is great. Okay, guys, so now we're going to be talking about download speed. So if I go to my settings right now, I could show you my download speed real quick. So just hold on a minute, ladies and gentlemen. So we're just going to test multiplayer speed and statics. So let's just wait over here. Checking connection. Just give it a sec. And this is usually the speed I mostly get. It doesn't usually change from what it is. I mean, if it does change, then that's going to be strange, but it doesn't usually change. It usually sits at the same speed most of the time. Although it is nighttime, so maybe it'll be a bit lower because, you know, internet gets shittier at night, personally for me. Okay, guys, so here is my download speed. My download speed is 94 Mbps, upload speed 55 Mbps, and latency is 59 ms. So as you can see here, this is fairly decent right here. This is some fairly decent download speed. So when I'm downloading games, I guess it downloads pretty quick, although it does tend to get a little bit slow. And the reason it's so bad is because like I've had instances where it would just like stop to the point where it would say connect to Xbox Live. Like the speed would go so freaking slow for some reason that my Xbox would literally just disconnect it because like that'd be how slow it would be going. But if I show you some of the games I have installed, More specifically, Dead Rising 4 and where's the other one? It was a Metro game. This one right here. These games are a lot of gigabytes. The state of Tom Clancy's The Division 2, Metro Exodus there, Dead Rising 4, all these games, these are like 60 gigabyte download games, full 60 gigabyte games. Like, and all I can say is when I was downloading those games specifically, it took me around 3 hours to download them with WoW internet. It was a little shorter with the other one. I mean, because I did have a lot of stuff downloading at the time. And one thing I don't quite get is it took me 3 hours to download Dead Rising 4, which was around 60 GB to download. And the Division 2 was also around 60 gigabytes to download, but instead of only taking 3 hours with the Division 2, it only took 2 hours and a half with the Division 2. So for some reason it went slightly faster, but I think I might have an explanation. My dad's laptop was connected to the internet while I was downloading Dead Rising 4, and he was watching Tubi, like he was streaming. So that might have actually been the cause for that. But what I have to say about this is with WoW Internet, if you're someone who loves single player games and you're not too big on multiplayer and you just want a internet that's decent enough to download all your digital games, if you're like me and you love digital games, WoW Internet is going to be decent for you. You're going to be able to download your games just fine. It's going to go at a decent rate. It's not going to download in like an hour. Like games that are a lot of gigabytes to download, they're not gonna download within an hour. It's gonna take some time, but all I can say is that you're gonna be able to download your games just fine with WoW Internet. You're not gonna have any trouble there. Although it will get a little slow at times, it doesn't matter. You will be able to download your games just fine with WoW Internet. So if you love streaming and you love to download games on your PlayStation 5 or your Xbox or your PC, then WoW Internet is gonna be great for you because it has been for me. So I'm hoping it's good for you guys too. Alright guys, now we're gonna get into the bad part of WoW Internet. And that is online play. So guys, one thing I don't understand about this one is when I first ever got WoW and started using it on my Xbox Series X, I was playing online just fine. I was not having any trouble playing online. And as you can see, my NAT type is moderate. And I guess it's supposed to be open, but mine's is, as you can see there. But I showed that I had good latency, although it is a little higher sometimes. But the thing I don't understand is when I first got WoW Internet and started using it on my Xbox, I was literally playing online just fine. I had full people in my parties. I was talking to people. I was playing online just fine. Not a single problem. But then it started like a week ago. I started getting lots of disconnects. Like I would be playing games, online games, and all of a sudden I get a message saying that I was disconnected from Xbox Live. And this happens a whole lot with WoW Internet. And the reason I don't think this is my Xbox is because when I used to use my WoW Internet to use my Switch and I used to play online games with my Switch, I used to get these like communication error screens, and my Switch would do the same thing. It would tell me I was disconnected from the Wi-Fi, and I would get kicked out of the online game that I was playing. So yeah, unfortunately, guys, playing online games with WoW Internet, yeah, it's not very good, unfortunately. Because if you're someone who loves playing online games, like you play like a lot of Call of Duty or a lot of GTA or stuff like that, and you rely on your internet, then you're probably not gonna be very happy with WoW Internet because I've had so many disconnects. I mean, I honestly can't even stay in an online game. It doesn't matter. Like all these games I have, like it's literally the same deal. I get a pop-up screen telling me I've been disconnected from Xbox Live. And the same shit happens in parties. Like I get disconnected from my Xbox Live party as well. So yeah, WoW Internet, not very good there. So yeah, guys, if you use your WoW Internet to play online games, let me know how your performance is because mine has not been very good. I can't play online without getting disconnected, and it is hella frustrating. And I just wish WoW could fill in that hole because so far WoW is really good. Their download speed is good, the streaming is good, and I just wish the online play could be good too, but it's just not. I mean, sometimes I could play online fine, but then I get these random ass disconnection screens, man. It's frustrating. So now we're gonna talk about pricing. I am currently paying $80 for my WoW internet. We have unlimited data, and we're supposed to be getting up to 100 to 1000 Mbps download speed, and I am currently paying $80 for mine. I believe there is a $40 plan, there's a $60 plan, and then there's the $80 plan. I think with the $40 plan, it's like 100 megabytes only. But yeah, so would I recommend WoW Internet? Well, hear me out. I would only recommend WoW Internet if you are currently suffering with a very bad provider, like if you have CenturyLink or Vlast or Spectrum. Then yes, I would recommend WoW Internet, but for one reason only. And once again, hear me out. Hear me out. The only reason I would recommend you WoW Internet is because WoW is better than these providers. But when you compare them to AT&T and Verizon and Xfinity, it is not very good when you compare it to those providers. Because when you compare it to Xfinity's super fast download speeds and almost flawless online play, it really makes WoW look bad. But then when you go and compare it to Spectrum and CenturyLink, yes, WoW is good compared to those. So I would only recommend you get WoW if you have a really bad provider. So if you're someone who's suffering with bad AT&T speeds, or if you're suffering with Spectrum and you just want a service provider that's at least a little bit better than these ones and at a decent price, then yes, I would definitely recommend WoW Internet for that reason only. But yeah, guys, that was my video covering WoW Internet. Thank you all so much for watching. I also want to address something. Remember that guy I made a video about, Anthony Olantek? Well, he made a response video to me. And he was defending himself against the things I said in the video about his Bethesda rant that I made. His video was bullshit. Alright, his video was jack shit. Even the people in the comments are roasting him. So don't pay attention to that video. If you want, I'll leave it in the. I'll put a link to the description below so that you guys can see the video that he made about me. But I'm not worried about it at all. The guy is complete bullshitting. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching my video on WoW Internet. Let me know down in the comment section below, what do you use for your PlayStation 5, your Xbox, your Switch, or your PC, or all your devices? Do you use WoW? Do you use Comcast? Do you use CenturyLink? Is your internet good? Is it bad? Let me know down in the comments. I'd love to know. And I hope you guys have a good day. And this was Luke, the Toxic Nintendo Fanboy. Be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye, guys.